Morning dear cadets. So yesterday I have completed the IUPAC nomenclature. So just see in NCERT book whatever examples were given, I wrote all those examples and some extra examples also I wrote and solved that one. Even in the NCERT book rules they have not given, but first I told you the rules and accordingly I solved the IUPAC nomenclature. Please you also practice from your behalf. Okay. Now if any difficulty is there, some of the cadets they are sending the individual nomenclature, individual compounds nomenclature and getting clarified to me. So you can also do, rest of people can also practice the same. But I hope that you are well versed that my help is not required. If you require, then from my side there is no problem. Okay. So today I am going to teach here structure of amines. So structure of amines, 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree amines. So as you know, amines are the derivatives of alkyl derivatives of ammonia. Okay. So just see in ammonia what kind of hybridization is there. This is the nitrogen ground state electronic configuration. This is excited state configuration. Actually in the nitrogen excited state is not coming because 2s electron is not jumping, they are as such only, and these 2s electron only will be present as a lone pair here, and 3 hydrogen is overlapping with the sp3 hybridized carbon atom of ammonia or nitrogen. Okay. Now try to understand here. This is the structure of ammonia. Okay. What is the shape here? Trigonal pyramidal. Okay. Trigonal pyramidal. What is the bond angle here? Bond angle is 107 degree. Okay. 107 degree here. That is the bond angle. Okay. Trigonal pyramidal shape is there. This is the structure. Okay. Now try to understand. You can make like that and like that also. Now try to understand. This is the structure of ammonia. In 1 degree amines, what is there? RNH2. 2 degree amines, what is there? R2NH. 3 degree amines, R and N. That is there or not? So just you keep replacing. 1H is replaced by R. So this is the structure of 1 degree amines. Okay. 1 degree amines. Suppose you are talking of 2 degree amines, so from the ammonia replace the second hydrogen, this would be 2 degree amines. Suppose you are talking of 3 degree amines, so replace another H by third R, so this would be 3 degree amines. So basic shape would be same only, trigonal pyramidal. It will contain one lone pair of electron. Only the difference would be bond angle. In ammonia, bond angle is 107 degree. But in 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree amines case, slightly it is greater than 107 degree. Okay, especially in case of 3 degree, it is 108 degree. So here one question is there, bond angle of NH3 is 107, but amines 1, 2, 3 degree, which are derivatives of ammonia, are having slightly more bond angle, especially 3 degree amines is having 108 bond angle. Means 108 degree bond angle that is there in case of 3 degree amines. Why? That is the question. Okay. So just see alkyl groups, they are bigger in size. They are bigger in size. So repulsion would be there. In 3 degree amines case, 3 amines are there. 3 alkyl groups are there. In 3 degree amines, 3 bulky alkyl groups are there. So what they will do, this is N and here what is there? R, here also R, here also R. So they will repel each other due to bulky size. So because of this repulsion, there is a slight increase in the bond angle. Due to repulsion between 3 bulky R group, the bond angle 3 degree amines is slightly higher than NH3. Okay. So here you can write 3 3 bulky alkyl group. 3 bulky alkyl group repel each other, hence there is slight elongation, in bond, angle. Okay, that is there. This is the reason. Okay, so here only one question is there. Now try to understand here. Basically isomerism is not taught or not given in the NCERT book, but in page number 384 they have given one question which is based on isomerism. So it is better to have some idea about the isomerism. So just like other organic compound, amines are also having the structural isomerism, means chain isomerism, position isomerism, functional isomerism and metamerism. Okay, so let us have some idea about the isomerism also, especially functional isomerism. Already I have discussed that 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree amines, they are the functional isomer. Will tell you one hint also, how can you identify? Okay, CnH2n plus 2, we have discussed all these things in case of aldehyde, ketones, carboxylic acid and ester. Okay, here what is the formula, that also I will tell. Many time I told CnH2n plus 3 and the number of nitrogen 1. Okay, so will tell you they are the functional isomers. Okay, just see isomerism in amines. So just see, definitely we will discuss the structural isomerism. Okay, structural isomerism. So under structural, what is the first one? Chain isomerism, having same molecular formula but different arrangement of carbon and carbon in the compound, or different arrangement of carbon and carbon in the chain. Here you write chain. Just see, this is shown by those amines which contains 4 or more than 4 carbon atom. Okay, so just see, suppose this is the molecular formula. Okay, molecular formula C4H11N. Okay, so 4 is there, more than 4 example also you can take. Suppose 5 you are taking, so C5, just remember this formula, CnH2n plus 3 and N. Just like alkane is there na, CnH2n plus 2. Okay, similarly here what is there, CnH2n plus 3 and N. Okay, so just you remember, then only you will get the amines. You can get the all the 3 category of amines if you will remember this formula. So C4H11N is there. So we can write carbon and carbon arrangement in 3 different ways. All the 4 carbon atom are present in the straight chain, fulfill remaining valency CH3, CH2, CH2, CH2. Okay, what is the name of this one? Butane 1 amine. Okay, now here what is there? CH3. Here 3 carbons are arranged in the straight chain, but 4th one is present as a side chain. So CH3, here CH2 and here CH. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2-methyl propane 1 amine. Okay, so just see, molecular formula is same, only the arrangement of carbon atom is different. So that is only chain isomerism. Here what is there? Just see, 3 are arranged in the 1, 2, 3. Okay, just see, this is also an example of chain isomerism only. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is 2-methyl propane 1 amine. Okay, 2-methyl propane 1 amine. What is the name of this one? 2-methyl propane 2 amine. 2-methyl propane 2 amine. Okay, so just see, difference in the arrangement of carbon atom is there. Next one is metamerism. As usual, What is the definition of metamerism? Having same molecular formula but different arrangement of alkyl group around N. Okay, so just see, this is basically shown by the 2 degree and 3 degree amines. Just see, the molecular formula is this one. First see this one, C5H13N. Okay, so just see, around the nitrogen 2 alkyl group is there, 1 methyl group is there. Okay, 2 ethyl group, 1 alkyl group. Same can be written like that also, 2 methyl group and 1 n-propyl group. Just see, can be written or not, just check. Molecular formula is same only, 1 2 3 4 5 carbon atom, 3 to 5 to 7 7 10 and 13. Okay, and another one same can be written like that also. This is isopropyl group. What is this one? Isopropyl group, 2 methyl, and this is isopropyl group. So just see, molecular formula is same but arrangement of alkyl group around N is different. Another example is C4H11N. Okay, so just see, you can prepare 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree amines out of this one. Just see, I will prepare. Okay, I will write here C4H11N. Suppose I am preparing 2 degree amines. What is that one? 2 degree amines. Okay, so 2 degree amines means right here NH, this side, one side you will write CH3, other side you will write CH2, CH3. Okay, just see here, write CH2. Okay, just see, 4 carbon atom, 1 2 3 4 carbon atom. Now hydrogen should be 11, so 3 to 5 to 7 3 10 and 1 11, everything is there. Now around the N, what is there? Ethyl group is there. Ethyl group is there or not? We can write in this way also. Just see, CH3 CH2 CH2, correct? Now here what is there? N, here H, and here what is there? CH3, CH2, CH2, NH and CH3, correct or not? Okay, so just see, 1 2 3 4. Okay, no problem, everything is same. Now we can write this one like that also. Just see, this is n-propyl group. What is the next one? CH3 CH, CH3, here NH and here CH3. So this is isopropyl group. Arrangement of alkyl group, see, molecular formula is same only, C4H11N, C4H11N, but the arrangement is different. Just you can check here, 1 2 3, arrangement of alkyl group is different. Now third one is position isomerism. So what is the meaning of position isomerism? Having same molecular formula but due to difference in the position of NH2 group, in the carbon-carbon chain. Okay, molecular formula is same but position of functional group is different. Just see, suppose this is the compound. Okay, 1 2 3, you can write molecular formula C3H9N. Okay, C3H9N. Okay, just see, this also belongs to the same category, CnH2n plus 3n. Okay, so just see, this is one compound. What is the name of this one? Propane 1 amine. This is 1 2 3. So what is the name of this one? 1 2 3. This is, what is the name of this one? Propane 2 amine. Okay, propane 2 amine. So just try to understand, here NH2 is present at 1 number carbon atom, there NH2 is present at 2 number carbon atom. So position of position isomerism is the isomerism which arises due to the difference in the position of double bond, triple bond or functional group. Okay, So the position of functional group is different here. Just see in this case also. What is the formula of this one? C4H11N. Just see here 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here what is there? At one carbon atom NH2 group is there. Here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here at 2 carbon atom NH2 group is there. So the position of NH2 group is different even though molecular formula is same. Only one isomerism is left. The best example of position isomerism is aromatic compound. Just see here. Just see. Let me delete this side. We are still discussing the position isomerism only. Just see. What is this one? 1, 2, 3 NH2 and here CH3. This is orthotoluene. Toluene. But IUPAC name is 2-methyl aniline. Okay. Orthotoluene. Okay. Toluidine. Toluidine. What is the next one? Next one is NH2 and here CH3. Okay. Next one is this one NH2 and here CH3. Okay. So this is orthotoluene. This is metatoluidine. This is paratoluidine. Okay, correct? Is there any problem? Yes. So position of functional group is different or not? Position of functional group is different. Yes, you can check this one. Now you can raise here. Just see. There is one issue. You will tell, sir, here we are discussing NH2 functional group or amines, but in all the three cases the position of NH2 group is same. Now try to understand. Suppose this is not a compound. What is the name of this compound? Toluene. Okay. CH3 is also considered to be functional group only in one case, this case. Otherwise you do one thing. Write down here CH3. Okay. Write down here NH2. Okay. Now here write NH2. Here write CH3. Okay. Here write CH3. Here write NH2. Okay. So just see. The position of functional group is different. If you are considering that earlier was not wrong, don't think that was wrong. Now you will raise the question, sir, the position of NH2 group is same in all the three cases and you are teaching me position isomerism. So where position isomerism is there? If we are considering the NH2 group as a functional group. So okay, now I have considered the NH2 group as a functional group. So here at 2 position NH2 is there with respect to CH3. Here at 3 position, here at 4 position. Okay, correct or not? Now suppose you are not considering this one functional group, you are considering this functional group, then you have to reverse back to the earlier example. Are you getting my point or not? Both can be the functional group. If this is not there, then it is toluene. Okay, and toluene is itself a class of organic compound. Okay, where CH3 group will be considered as functional group. So remember this one. If you are considering NH2 group as a functional group, so this structure means this arrangement is correct. If you consider CH3 group as a functional group, then revert back to the previous position. Revert back. Okay? Yes. Then that would be the correct. I think this is the correct. Name would be same only. Ortho, meta and para. And always remember, NH2 group will get priority over CH3 group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. IUPAC name would be same only. 2-methyl aniline. What about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3-methyl. So this is meta only. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there won't be any change in the IUPAC nomenclature because IUPAC nomenclature rely on the position of carbon atom. Okay, position of carbon atom. Okay, ortho, meta, para, they are not a IUPAC name. Okay, they are the part of common nomenclature system. IUPAC only rely on the position of carbon atom. Like in this case, what you will write? 4-methyl aniline. Over. Now para-toluidine, that is the common nomenclature. So in this way, position isomerism is also over. The last one is functional isomerism. That is only important. Okay, just see here. So the last isomerism is functional isomerism. Okay, so having same molecular formula but different functional group associated with the molecules. Suppose this is the molecular formula, and now we can prepare 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree amines. Actually 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree amines, they are the functional isomers. And how you will come to know? If any given molecular formula belongs to this category, CN, H2N plus 3 and N, so all the 3 category of amines can be prepared out of it. Just see here. You do first one thing. First write here functional group. This is 1 degree amines functional group. This is 2 degree amines functional group. And what about this one? This is 3 degree amines functional group. Okay. So just see here. Now how many carbon atom? C, 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 C. Okay. So this is CH3, this is CH2, this is CH2, this is CH2. Correct or not? What is this one? This is 1 degree amines. What is this one? 1 degree amines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1 degree amines. Now 2 degree amines can also be prepared. Just see. One side write 2 carbon, this side also write 2 carbon. So this is CH3, this is CH2, CH2 and CH3. Okay. So what is the name of this one? Diethyl amine. Diethyl amine. Correct or not? So this is 1 degree because here functional group is NH2. This is 2 degree because functional group is NH. Okay. 3 degree can also be prepared. Just see. C, C, C and C. Just see. Here CH3, here CH3, here CH3, here CH2. This is 3 degree amines. What is this one? 3 degree amines. Okay. Check. Because N is the functional group. One side CH3 CH2 group and 2 side CH3 group. Okay. So 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree amines, they are the functional isomers. Just like aldehydes and ketones are the functional isomers. Carboxylic acid and ester is the functional isomers. Alcohol and ether is the functional isomers. Or you can say they are the functional group friends. Okay. Another one is, now just see. In text questions, that is the page number 384. Page here, page number 384. Okay. So just see here, this is 13.1. Classify the following amines as primary, secondary and tertiary. So just see, it is very easy. 1 degree amines functional group is NH2. Wherever you are seeing one NH2 functional group, that is 1 degree. This is 1 degree aromatic amines. Okay. Now what about this one? This is N is the functional group. This is 3 degree amines. What about this one? NH2 functional group. This is also 1 degree only. Check here. C2H5 whole twice CHNH2. Just pay attention toward the functional group. What about this one? 4th number, NH functional group. NH, that is 2 degree. What is the functional group of 1 degree amines? NH2. For 2 degree amines, NH. For 3 degree amines, nitrogen. So just see here NH2, here N. So this is 1 degree, this is 3 degree, this is also 1 degree, and this is NH functional group. That is why it is a 2 degree. Classify. Now next question is, write structures of the different isomeric amines corresponding to the molecular formula C4H119. Write IUPAC name of all the isomer. third one is what type of isomerism is exhibited by different pairs of amines. Okay, so by seeing this one, we can say we can prepare 3 category of amines out of this one. One is primary amines, means 1 degree amines, 2 degree amines and 3 degree amines. And in 1 degree different arrangement may be there. In 2 degree also different kinds of arrangement may be there, by keeping in mind metamerism, position isomerism. So first you segregate into 3 category. The first one is primary amines. Primary amines. Okay. Second category, write secondary amines. Secondary amines. Third one is tertiary amines. Tertiary amines. Okay. So primary amines, secondary amines and tertiary amines. Correct? Is there any problem? If problem is there, please tell. Okay, no problem. So just try to understand here. Now with the help of this one, we can prepare in the simple way. Just a minute. Let me delete upper side because I require more space. Okay, so with the help of that question, I have prepared 1 degree, 2 degree and 3 degree amines. Just see. Molecular formula is this one only. So primary amines can be written in these ways. Actually there is no need of explaining this question. You should yourself work out this one. Okay. Nevertheless, I have solved this one. Just see, if 1 degree amines is there, first you should write NH2. Then arrange the remaining 4 carbon atom. And arrangement of 4 carbon atom can be done in different ways. Just see here. Now here 3 straight chain. You know this one. Fourth one is as a side chain. Now make the position of NH2 different, then you will get like that arrangement. In 2 degree case also, just you prepare, think of this one, definitely you will do. 3 degree only one possibility is there, more than one possibility is not there. Next question is write the IUPAC name. So you should work out yourself. What is the name of this one? Butane 1 amine. What is the name of this one? 2-methyl propane 2 amine. I think you can write this one. Okay. The most important thing is what type of isomerism is exhibited by different pairs of amine. Okay. So just try to understand. A and B. Just check here. A and B. Then B, C, D. Just check this one. I already segregated here. A and C is position isomerism. Why position isomerism? Just see, here NH2 is at 1 number carbon atom, but NH2 is at here 2 number carbon atom. So this is an example of A and C. They are the example of position isomerism. Now E and G. Just see, E and G. That is also the example of position isomerism. Just see here. E, what are there? E and G. This is G and this is E. How the position isomerism example is there? Just see here. And here this is N-propyl. This is isopropyl. So the position is different or not? NH. Here N means this NH group is bonded with 2 degree carbon atom. And here again it is 2 degree only, but just see the CH and here CH2. Okay, that is the difference. So this is also an example of, yes, position isomerism only. Position means in position isomerism what should be there? Either functional group position should be different, or alkyl group position should be different, or double bond or triple bond position should be different. So you can check here, E and G, they are position isomers. Okay. Now next one is chain isomerism. Like that you can segregate B and D, they are position isomerism. E and G, position isomerism. E and G, position isomerism. Then A and D, that is chain isomerism. Okay, so like that already I have segregated this one. Please work out this one. Okay, no need to waste time here. If you prepare this one very easily, you can just see metamerism example. Just see, I wrote here EFG. Just see, you know that metamerism is basically found in 2 degree and 3 degree. In 1 degree amines it is not found. Just see here, which group is there? Which group is there? Propyl group is there, one side. Another side methyl group. Same can be written like that also, both side ethyl group. Now this can be written like that also. So all example E, F, G, they are the example of metamerism, because in metamerism the arrangement of alkyl group around the functional group is different. Okay, in this way this is finished. Okay, now let us move toward the methods of preparation of amines. That is the most important. So dear cadets, now today almost I am helpless. I will give you that much video only. I can't extend because I am having some another work. So most probably I will compensate this one in upcoming videos. But today just you study that much only. Okay? Yes, thank you.